It's Max back at it again. No script, just straight up going to talk to the camera, tell you guys how my day has gone and what I did today. So today was a pretty good day actually. It was pretty productive. One of my more productive days that I've had. Pretty hard work, pretty good focused work. It feels pretty good, pretty fulfilling, but at the same time it is a little bit tiring. It is a little bit lonely, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a car right now, like I've said, and I'm not going out of my house. So I mean, I am going out of my house for some physical therapy stuff. That's besides the point. I only go out for like an hour, and my friend drives me over there. But besides that, there's like no social interaction that I'm getting. Like my family, we're not really that social. Like we just kind of live a little bit like roommates. And part of me is like, I want to get a car now so that I can like go out and like at least have like a little bit of like socializing. But part of me knows that like, even when I do get to get a car, it's gonna be somewhat similar to this, you know? Because that's just what the life is. If you want to succeed, that's just what it's gonna be like. You have to stay focused and locked in on your goals like 24/7. That's all it is. Like if you really want something that bad, that's what you have to give in order to achieve, right? And so I do a lot of visualizing. I picked out my apartment already that I'm gonna move into. And I don't know which floor plan or anything, but I visualize myself a lot being alone inside of my own apartment, and pretty much what my day would kind of look like, from waking up to getting to work to going to the gym to commuting times to everything. What gym I'm going to go to, everything. And I've already experienced a little bit of that in the past, where I just worked on my business and go to the gym, and that's pretty much all I do. And I know that more than likely it's still gonna be lonely, bro. Still gonna be lonely, especially since I'm not gonna be with my family anymore. It's might even be more lonely than now. It's kind of crazy, huh? It's kind of crazy to think about. But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I know it's all gonna be worth it at the end. Why? Because this world has so many opportunities out there, man. So many. It's filled to the brim with opportunities. It's crazy. It's crazy because I know that there's more out there for me. I know that there's more out there for me to experience. And for you too. You should think the same way. Part of the reason why I share everything that I believe is because I believe that they're helpful beliefs, because I train myself to only have helpful beliefs. So you should believe that there's more out there, because there is. It's a little hard to remember that and to visualize it because we don't see it every day. We don't see it from the day to day, but it is out there. Just the fact that there's 8 billion people out there and they're all unique. And the people that you met in your city, you probably have like a friend or two that you really love. Imagine if you really love the people in your vicinity that you've met. Out of like maybe like 100 people that you've talked to, you really love like a few. Imagine, obviously you're not gonna meet all 8 billion people, but imagine maybe meeting like 1,000,000 or like 100,000. Like that's the kind of life that I know a lot of people are living, and I know that I want to live too. And so I know that at some point I won't be lonely anymore. I know at some point I will have more people to talk to, including my family more as well. Because a lot of it has to do with like my beliefs being so different that usually like, I mean, it's common, but usually I'm misunderstood. I'm pretty misunderstood. So I don't really talk about the way that I believe or my ideas or how I feel, because it's misunderstood. But I know at some point I will be able to talk about them, because I will have proof for why my beliefs are the way they are. And I know people will finally understand, and yeah. But yeah, man, it's a hard journey. It's really a hard journey. Like I said, it's fulfilling. It really is fulfilling, but it's also really freaking lonely. Yeah. I remember last night, after I recorded my video for yesterday, I was like just scrolling on Instagram for a little bit, and I saw some people from high school. And I don't, in my Instagram, I follow some people from high school, but I have them all muted because I'm not really interested in seeing what they're doing. Like, no disrespect or anything, but I try to take care of what I'm consuming. And unless I know that those people have like a similar mindset as me, or like at least like, you know, have like some sort of growth mindset or something, then I just mute them. But I mean, it's nothing against them, you know, I still care about them and stuff. Most of them. If I follow someone, I usually care about them, all right? But I have them all muted, right? So for a long time, I wasn't seeing anything that they were doing. I wasn't keeping up with their lives or anything. And I just like saw like a recommended thingy. And like I just went down this rabbit hole of like looking at like classmates' profiles. And it just made me feel really lonely because, you know, that's what Instagram is designed to do, really. It's just a compilation of all of your highlights of your life. So obviously, it's gonna make you feel like you see all the best things about one person's life. And it makes you feel like right now you're living in the present moment. You snap back to reality, and then you're like, wow, that person's life is so much better than mine. But it's not true. They also have, what's the word I'm trying to look for? They also have times like these, same as you, where they probably feel lonely. They probably go through hardships. They probably are upset. They probably have, you know, a bunch of negative stuff. All right. Maybe even worse than your life. All right. So just got to keep that in mind. But I remember like after that, after seeing all that, I was like, damn, like I really don't have anyone right now. And obviously I do, but you know, is that desire, you know, it's natural. It's natural to always have desires. It's natural to always desire, you know, friendships or just someone to talk to, or, you know, anything. But like I said, it's coming. It's coming. I know it's on the way already. And I just have to be a little patient. Today I didn't really feel like that much because I did get to like go out at least for like an hour. I did get to see my friend and we talked for a little bit. But I know it's coming. I know once the business pops off and I get to have financial freedom and I get to have a car finally and I get to do whatever I want and I could just be myself, you know, just do whatever, like for good, you know? I'm really excited for that, like actually, because I feel like all of this that I've been going through is a growth period. It's a growth period and it's made me who I am today, you know? So without this, I wouldn't be who I am today. But now that I am who I am, and now that I know that I'm gonna get freedom, like true freedom, it's just exciting because I feel like I have so much to experience. I don't know, man. I don't have much else to talk about except my e-commerce store, I guess, which is doing pretty good. Today I set up automations. I set up different suppliers with different products, and I did a lot of other setting up for shipping stuff for my Shopify store and making sure everything's automated and testing the orders. I made a few orders for myself, and yeah, and it's looking pretty good. Tomorrow, I believe I really want to make money like as soon as possible. So I'm gonna set aside like I could tell you guys what I'm gonna do for the next like few days right now. I have it all planned out here. Let's see here. All right, so today was organizing the TikTok shop and Shopify product suppliers and automations. And then tomorrow, like I said, I really wanna get some income flowing. So I was planning on setting up a TikTok live game. If you guys, I talked about it in the last video, but basically all it is like a game in TikTok live where you play by gifting to the live. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to do anything. You could like literally like just leave it up and running, and people will join and people will donate to play the game, like the territory war or whatever. Like I'll put on the screen right here. But basically, like, yeah, they donate to you and you don't have to do anything. You could leave it up and running for like as long as you want. So it's like a money glitch essentially. At least I hope so, because I haven't tried it. But after that, I'm going to set up the TikTok creativity program on my account. I know there's some requirements that you have to meet, but to be quite honest with you, I'm thinking about just buying an account or maybe buying followers or just doing whatever to meet the requirements, because a lot of people do it, and it's a really, really great opportunity. So, you know, gotta do what you gotta do to qualify, because if you don't qualify, you don't get paid, you know, so you gotta qualify. And Thursday, I want to learn AI image generation. So I already tried this, and it's a little complicated for me because I have a MacBook, and a lot of these softwares that I need to use requires a Windows computer or laptop. And right now I don't have the funds to buy another computer. I could maybe sell this one and buy like a Windows laptop, but I feel like that's a lot of hassle. I don't know. I don't even have a car to do that. So I'm thinking about setting up a virtual machine. It's basically like you set up a Windows computer inside of your MacBook computer, and you could do everything that a Windows computer could do through there. I know it sounds a little bit complicated, but that's why I'm dedicating a whole day to this. Setting up the virtual machine and then learning the software, which is called Focus with like 3 O's, I think. And then just learning what it is, just learning it. And then once I do that, the next day, I'm gonna set up an ad campaign. I'm gonna make some creatives. I'm gonna make some ads, and I'm gonna run some ads so that I can maybe get some more revenue going. And then throughout all of this, you know, I will have the TikTok live game set up, and I will have hopefully by this time, I will have the creativity program set up, and I will be posting videos every single day, just like I am right now on my YouTube. I am going to be posting on my personal TikTok and on my personal Instagram and all of that stuff soon. Very, very soon, probably. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's starting to get to a point where it's like, man, I just don't even really care anymore. Like, if my personal brand is gonna get me out of this, it's gonna get me out the hood, get me out the trenches, you know, then I gotta do what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I'm gonna run the ads. Hopefully that gets me some more sales. The sales take a little bit of time to hit my bank account, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's good money. It's good money. And then the next day after that, I am going to optimize everything in my store. So everything from SEO to pictures to descriptions to freaking links to freaking reviews to buyer psychology to freaking you know what I'm saying, like social media, like content, like freaking everything. Optimize everything. And I'm gonna use AI for like 90% of everything. All right. And yeah, that's my plan. That's my plan. After that, I'll probably find something else to do, because I will have done a lot of stuff and I will have learned a lot of stuff. And yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do after that, but I know that this should bring me some result when I get there. All right. And that's 6 days worth of work. So, you know, 6 days is nothing. 6 days is nothing, man. But, you know, I'm stuck here at home for 6 days. So it's gonna feel like a pretty long time to me. But it is what it is. Sometimes boredom is good, especially in today's day and age. People just can't be bored sometimes. And I think it's kind of healthy to be bored. So you should try being bored sometimes. Look at me. I'm in my room all by myself. No music playing, no nothing. Just been talking to this camera, yapping for 18 minutes. I'll probably edit this down so it's not gonna be 18, but 18 minutes. Can you do that? Maybe you can. I'm sure it wouldn't be that hard. I'm sure you have a lot of stuff in your head you wanna say, you know? I could tell. You seem like you wanna say a lot. Yeah, you know, you could talk to me. I'll listen. Come on. I'm just kidding. But that's pretty much it. These videos, I'm using them as practice so I can feel more comfortable talking in front of the camera, and I do feel more comfortable now. I've been really scared to do this for a long time, like I've mentioned before. And honestly, it's honestly the thing that gives me the most ease of mind is the fact that I keep looking back at these videos and literally like there's like 0 views on all of them, you know? So that like gives me peace of mind. I saw one of them had like 1 view, and that even made me feel like, who is that? It might have even just been me, I don't know, but still, you know, I'm sure I'll get used to it. Once I start getting views, I'm sure I get used to the views and everything. But I'm gonna start posting on my personal TikTok where I have actual people that follow me, and Instagram where I have actual people that follow me as well. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna post yet. Maybe just more yapping sessions, maybe sort of stuff like this, you know? Maybe like some motivational stuff. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna make a course, bro. I'm gonna make a course. This is gonna be part of the way that I make money, right? Because I know I have stuff to teach people, you know? I have stuff to teach. And it's not gonna be just the course that I'm gonna be doing. It's gonna be the community, and it's gonna be live calls with me. So if you wanna talk to me, if you wanna speak to me one-on-one, I mean, crap, if you made it all the way to the end of this video and you really enjoyed it, that means you really enjoyed this video, right? So that probably means that you would want to talk to me, like in a call, you know? So if you want access to that, you could just join that, you know? So anyways, went on a tangent a little bit right there. But that's my plan. That's my plan. So you watching this right now, keep being awesome and max out your life. Peace.